Hey guys, me here today. We're going to talk a little bit about Deadliest Warrior Season 3 and just possibly some stuff for Deadliest Warrior Season 4, my own ideas and so forth. Recently they've shown Deadliest Warrior Season 3, the pre-show aftermath thing, talking a little bit about it. Some interesting things there. You know how they're saying that Spike TV reads the comments and all that, and that's why they came up with zombies versus vampires. You know what? I think it's an interesting concept. But anyways, I'm not talking about that. I want to talk a little bit more about some other stuff. I do say that Spike TV probably does listen by the sounds of it. I was one of the first people back when Season 1, before Season 1 even technically was on the air, I had said I would like to see, and it was funny because I had said these two warriors, and I wasn't thinking they'd put them against each other because the time eras were different, were quite a bit different. I didn't think they would go together, but you know, I said I want to see Vlad the Impaler and Sun Tzu in Season 2, and we saw that. We saw them against each other. I had a different scenario, but there was that. Also, I had said during Season 2, I was probably one of the first people to post a blog saying I'd like to see George Washington versus Napoleon Bonaparte. And we're seeing that for Season 3. There are some other things I would like to see. There are some other warriors I'd like to see. I'm surprised Julius Caesar hasn't been put into it yet. That's a little weird. Genghis Cong finally. Hannibal finally. You know, honestly speaking, I don't really care too much about the modern stuff, not yet. But, you know, they're going to stretch modern versus ancient for a bit. I mean, you don't want to put all season of modern and then all season of, you know, just spread it widely, and it's cool that they're doing that. My own season, you know, well, if I were to do Deadliest Warrior myself, if this hadn't even hit the market yet, and Deadliest Warrior was a new thing, I created my own list of matchups I'd like to see people versus, you know, other warriors. Some of it is the same idea that they came out with, but most of it is not. It's my own ideas of who I think would better compare to and who would compare with and against and all that other stuff. I'm going to take a quick jump here and talk about Season 4 here really quickly. There's been a lot of people talking about Season 4. I was the one that was one of those people that started in the beginning of Season 2 saying when they do a Season 3, you know, I was thinking, honestly thinking, I didn't know about Max Geiger leaving and all that stuff at that time, but when Season 2 was just starting, I was thinking, you know what, they've already done Season 3. You know, it's already probably in the works, and, you know, so let's talk about Season 4. And so this is what I'm still talking about. Season 4, I'd like to see mythological warriors or mythological creatures. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, I don't know if you could do a whole season. You might be able to. You know, you don't want to go out and grab some monster that's not even real. Go with a warrior from mythological times that could be plausible. I mean, Heracles or Hercules, however you want to pronounce his name. It's possible, but not. You know, Hercules versus Achilles. You know, something like that. I think Greek would probably be the best way to go. Ancient Greek mythological warriors. You know, I think that'd be sweet for Season 4. And there's been a lot of people who've responded to that. A lot of fans commented on that I created and said, you know what, that would be a great idea. I'd love to see mythological creatures because, mythological warriors, because no one has ever seen that. You've never seen those guys, you know, compete against each other. I think that would be a cool concept. It was funny how somebody asked a Mortal Kombat question during that show, a type Mortal Kombat thing. I would like to see if Mortal Kombat were real, who would win? You know, who would win this type of tournament? You know, that would be a cool thing. But, I mean, that's what the Deadliest Warrior video game is. It's a very cheap version of Mortal Kombat, and it's a pretty cool arcade version for, you know, the amount of money that's behind it. You know, there's not that much money behind it, and it was an okay game, the first game. Second game looks quite a bit better. There was some rumored that they were supposed to have squad on squad for the second game, but apparently that's not true. And it's also going to be available for downloadable content only. It's not going to be purchased in stores. Maybe the third game will be by then. And probably if they do the third game, you'll be able to download the characters from the first two That'd be a good idea. But yeah, season 4 I think should be mythological creatures. I'm stating this again now, making another video about it. I'd like to get people's thoughts and opinions on it. Check the description here underneath this video. You're going to see, if you haven't seen it on my other channel, you're going to see all the warriors I would like to put in. Some that are in, some that haven't been in. Well, a lot that have already been in, some that haven't. If this was my Deadliest Warrior and it had never shown before, this is the list of guys I'd have and who they'd be against. And yeah, just take a look at that. Check the description. What do you guys think of Season 3? What do you think of zombies versus vampires? I can honestly see them for Season 4 doing something with aliens. I could really see that. Aliens versus robots. Aliens versus AI. That'll probably be the beginning part of Season 4. There's a little hint right there. There you go, Spike TV. Listen to that. Aliens versus artificial intelligence. Robots versus aliens. That could be really interesting. Just don't do stupid like that movie and go cowboys versus aliens. Yeah, anyways. But yeah, robots versus aliens. That could be the start of Season 4. And go into mythological warriors. That would be a sweet idea. Check my description down below for my own list. Thanks, guys. Keep watching.